Welcome to the Jedi Ranger. I'm JohnBerry555, and this is my review of Star Wars Andor Season 2, Episode 14, Make It Stop. So this is primarily a Lucen and Kaylee episode. Kaylee, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, is Lucen's assistant, and we get to learn how they meet and their backstories through flashbacks in this episode that are interspaced with the main action of the episode, because the episode basically opens up with Lonnie informing Lucen of basically the Death Star, though he doesn't quite know that yet, but knows that the Empire's energy project is actually a front for a secret weapon that Krennic is making, and we know that to be the Death Star. And Lucen kills Lonnie to, keep loose ends from falling apart. He could have taken Lonnie to a safe house and and I'm sure Lonnie would have been a great asset for the rebellion, but no, Lucen couldn't do that. He needs to get out of his secret mindset. That's not quite the rebellion anymore. Secrecy, yes, but not as secret as it used to be. But anyhow, then Lucen is confronted in his shop by Dedra. Him and Kaylee had already basically planned to shut the operation down, destroy the evidence, because thanks to Lonnie, they knew Dedra was onto them and planning a raid. And Lucen has this great line where he says that there's basically only 2 suspect items in the shop. He's implying that's about some of the artifacts he has on display in his gallery, and he picks up a knife as a demonstration. But he's really talking about himself and Dedra. That is just great storytelling there from the team. And to prevent himself from being tortured and revealed information, he stabs himself with that knife. Now, Dedra does try to save him because she wants to interrogate him and all that. But that doesn't go quite well because Kaylee decides to infiltrate the hospital and take Lucen off of life support to ensure that he dies, which is something I'm sure they discussed. But through the flashbacks, we do reveal that, while yes, they have a very strong professional relationship, there is also a little bit of a father-daughter relationship going there. And you can see that because Kaylee teared up when she took Lucen off of life support. So many great scenes there, so much more to discuss, such as Dedra basically getting in trouble for the ISP for basically being too impatient conducting the raid a little sooner. But good thing she did in a way, because I'm sure Lucen had a lot more plans to destroy things in his shop than he got around to because of her going in early. But the Empire, I have a feeling, is going to punish her for not following their timetable because she's no longer useful to them. But those are just my thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below.